Good evening, Cena streamers, and welcome to the 2024 Moonfire Faire event in Final Fantasy XIV. This year we may have a little bit of a green theme going on, and Naya is equipped for the job. We are in Limsa at the Aft Castle, where this event tends to start with Mayaru Moyaru and the Faire Crier, all set up here with their customary event decorations. So before we talk to Mayaru here, we're gonna check with the Faire Crier and just refresh ourselves on the Moonfire Faire lore.
Feel that balmy breeze in the air, friend? Another lovely summer is upon us, and that means it's time to celebrate the Moonfire Faire. Should you have any questions as to how best to enjoy the festivities, you need only say the word.
Okay, what is the Moonfire Faire?
Several years ago, the Adventurers Guild formed the Cascadiers to combat an invasion of rampaging bombards. The Moonfire Faire was first held to attract new members to the cause. It proved so popular that it has been held annually ever since, whether the bombards appear or not. It helps spread word of the Guild's activities and generate interest among potential new recruits. In charge of the proceedings is the Grand Chaperone Haermaga. He has decided to have members of the Adventurers Guild demonstrate their courage and physical prowess to fairgoers through a series of challenges in Costa del Sol. The event is being held as we speak, courtesy of the ever-generous Master Jijiruju. Your participation would be most appreciated.
Okay, so that's the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course?
The Eorzean Nimble Warrior course offers adventurers unparalleled challenge and excitement. This year, you may freely choose from two courses, one that demands leaps of utmost precision, and one that will put your skills of evasion to the test. Why not have a crack at it and make some memories of your own? You have my word that even seasoned adventurers will find plenty to be thrilled about.
Alright, so there is an obstacle course that frequently accompanies this event, ever since its inaugural debut several years ago. And yeah, it gets returned. Sometimes there's a little surprise at the top, but I don't think there is one this year, which was a bit disappointing to learn. There might be, I could be wrong. But let's get started. Mayaru Moyaru. Fire red, beast green. Mayaru Moyaru is scouring the Aft Castle for any sun-beaten souls who might not have heard about this year's Moonfire Faire. As always, this quest is available for a limited time only.
Do my eyes deceive me, or do I spy a familiar face who looks like she could do with some proper summer recreation? That's right, the sun's rays are out in full force, and so is our beloved Moonfire Faire. These days, the event doubles as free promotion for the Adventurers Guild, you know. The brave and the bold show off their heroics, and afterwards, the fair guests flock to the guilds in droves to hire them. But the real star of the show is the acclaimed Eorzean Nimble Warrior course, bringing in hundreds upon hundreds of new challengers. At any rate, we could really use more help out there, so if perchance I've piqued your interest, I suggest you ship out to Costa del Sol and speak to our chief chaperone Haermaga.
I'm very familiar with Haermaga. We will be visiting him. What else do you have to say, Mayaru?
The Moonfire Faire is ever short of hands, so if yours happen to be idle at the moment, we'd love to have you in Costa del Sol.
Alright, so we will head over there. And we will, as Mayaru so adequately suggested, ship out from the Fisherman's Guild for a pittance of gil. Hello, my good fairy skipper. Would you perhaps like my coinage to take me to the beach? You would. Delightful. Alright. So we land in glorious Costa del Sol, and what's that? Over there? It's the course. I did see a fun video before we go actually resume the quest, where somebody deliberately logged out exactly over the top of this, and then they logged in after the event had started. But if you get too close here, you get a warning that there's no ether currents, and you get forcibly dismounted, brought all the way to the ground. This right here, I'd prefer if this was actually all the way around it, just a wall, because if you approach from a certain point, yeah, you get stuck in this. You can't fly up, you can't back out, you're just stuck going all the way to the ground, and then, yeah.
Kind of annoying and a bit of a waste of time. Don't like that.
If the wall was simply persistent, I would prefer that. But anyway, that's the course. With its evasive options with the bombs and the jumping segments without the bombs. And the tippy top up there with the plank, which is also how you get to this little man, I just want to look at the G-pose areas, please. Real quick. Over here, anyway, again, there's this little platform right here, and you can get to it by jumping off of that plank up there. It is too far to be reached from any other point, and also cannot be landed on via flight. But yeah, they got the little Power Ranger smoke bomb G-pose stage set up again as well. Lots of very cute G-pose spots. I'm glad they always bring that back. Anyway, we're here to speak with Haermaga. And oh boy, we have environmental NPCs to investigate as well. We're all caught up on MSQ, so we're gonna see everybody who's anybody who can possibly be here. The Namasu are, of course, from Stormblood. And they have their own society quest. I'm unsure what qualifies to make them appear for you, but there they are. Cheering on the muscle men. Do we have anybody hiding over here? Looks like no. Okay, okay. We have... Are you the fisherman with the... Now, where'd my little friend sneak off to? That's the fisherman that has the little baby shark. We didn't see him over there. You don't say anything. We've got... Oh! There's the shark. Chilling with Takebi. Oh, look at Takebi's little outfit. Aww! They got the overalls from Island Sanctuary. It's little shorts. What do we have for you?
Glad I could make the trip. It wouldn't be summer without the Moonfire Faire. Oh, it's almost too sparkly to eat. Here, this frozen treat ought to help cool you down.
So that's from a previous event as well. So are the polar bears here. I'm surprised Chloe and Takebi don't have anything to say. They're just each fascinated with their own little critter. It's very cute though. Let's see. She's got little bells in her hair. I don't know that I ever noticed that before. And then Jaloe. Jaloe's over here with her free faux hollow loot. She's got the sand fox necklace on. She's also an Island Sanctuary enjoyer, wearing the same bottoms I've put on Naya. Sandals as well are Island Sanctuary glamour. Cute! Anybody else hiding up here? Not presently. These folks are always here, and I don't think they have anything to say. Normally I would do this at the end, but sometimes different NPCs are around at the beginning, the middle, and the end, so I'm just doing a quick little sweep. Just a quick little sweep. For example... Oh! Speaking of Island Sanctuary...
This festival will surely offer us the inspiration we need for something. The island cries out for chaos, and I intend to deliver.
Hold on, let me see if I can get the last part of that long sentence. Hit me again, Taskmaster. We need for new visions. Oh! Is that a hint about a Island Sanctuary update? Or is that just a flavor? Alright, I think that covers the event grounds. We have another Faire crier over here. Do you see anything different, Athelia?
Here in Costa del Sol, we're eager as ever for the annual summer sensation that is the Moonfire Faire. I know it may seem a tad overwhelming, but worry not, for I will tell you all you wish to know.
Alright, she has the same exact options as the crier in Limsa, so we will not be chatting with her. She looks very much like Hildebrand's mom. Same hairstyle, but not her. We have a vendor. Buy all kinds of confetti and a little indoor housing item. Bouncing bomb balloons. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a few of those up just so I don't forget. Oh! I thought I saw everybody. But we have some friends.
Quack? Quack quack!
Alpha and Omega are here checking out the Bombard balloon stand. Cute. And these two are also from Stormblood for completing the Omega Raid series. Alright, Haermaga. I'm done being a tourist. That's a lie, I'm not done. But we're done for now.
Naya, now there's a sight for sore eyes. Did Mayaru Moyaru send you out here to lend a hand?
He did.
This year, the event is shaping up to be a thrill for visitors and staff alike. Allow me to give you a brief outline of what we have planned. In case the screaming and splashing hadn't given it away, we have brought back the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course with all of its explosive challenges intact. And if the summer sun gets to be too much, grant yourself a refreshing reprieve by enjoying an icy treat, or playing with the polar bears. Even better, this year we've added a little Far Eastern flair with these hand fans. They're called Uchiwa, and they drive away evil spirits, or so I'm told. To ensure their authenticity, we hired an expert in the art of the festival, a little Namasu fellow, to craft us 100 crates of them. And what color could be more fitting for Moonfire than bright, blazing red? Seeing as the origins of the event can be traced back to the bombard hunts of years past, I say Uchiwa are a perfect fit for the spirit of the occasion. And judging from the sizable crowds, I'm far from the only one. The downside, of course, is that we presently find ourselves quite ill-equipped to manage a turnout of this magnitude. Personally, I'd like to bolster our security cadre if I can. As it stands, none of us would be able to leave our posts in the event of a serious emergency. So given the fortuitous timing of your arrival, could I ask you to—
Monster!
Did she say monster? Damn it all! The people are starting to panic.
That was fast.
Please, Naya, you've got to help us. I'll stay here and try to keep the crowd calm. You head north and find that woman.
Okay.
That scream sounded like it came from somewhere north of here. If there is a monster, I need you to handle it.
Oh, there's a sweaty guest over here now. I know this isn't North Haermaga. It'll be fine. Hello, sir. Sir? Yes, sir.
Phew, nothing gets me heated quite like the summer sun.
Good thing you're wearing a hat then. I I also think it's a little silly because I'm getting to this event not on the day that it came out. There are no crowds. Terrified tourist. Oh, look at you with your double dye channel glam. You look so cute.
The monster was just here. I swear it. It was leering at me from behind that rock, making these off-kilter little motions, and then it ran off to the east. I thought for certain it would come over here and... I feel faint. I need to go lie down.
Right. Off-kilter little motions, huh? Off-kilter, she says. Hey, Shark. Hey, sweaty guest. You didn't happen to see a little off-kilter little creature, did you? Let's stand to this side, have some sunshine. Damn! I didn't stand a chance against that thing. Did it attack you? You should have seen it. I was minding my own business out here, practicing my steps, when suddenly that thing showed up out of nowhere to challenge me to a dance-off. Then, after it utterly trounced me, it raced off again. Would that I could tell you where, or even which direction, although come to think of it, I believe I saw something fall from its body. Well, it doesn't matter much to me anymore. I can hear Summer's call, and it must be heeded. To the ocean with me. Whatever fell off the thing, you'll find it lying over there, if you think it will help your search. Okay. What do we get? Aha! There she is! Yes, Butterfly? Glad as ever to see you again, Naya. Haermaga told us you might be in need of urgent assistance, so here we are.
Popiano. We've heard reports of a green monster running amok. Have you learned aught in the way of a clue?
Well, I was told this fell off of its body.
It dropped something, did it? Looks to be a needle, by my reckoning.
It couldn't possibly be a cactuar, could it? I only have them on my clothing, as my earring, and my minion. It's obvious we're dealing with an inebriated weaver. No, I think Naya's clever enough to figure out it's probably a cactuar. It was described as leering, dancing, off-kilter motion, dropped a needle. Unfortunate angle that we this hat hides Naya's face.
Cactuars in Lenosha, of all places. Surely they would struggle to survive so far removed from the native habitat of Thanalin. I am so sorry about this.
And you are?
Madam Mimidja, if I'm not mistaken, was it not Master Jijiruju himself who invited you out to Costa del Sol?
Yes, I travelled all the way from Ul'dah at the summons of my friend Jijiruju. Naturally, I couldn't bear the thought of my dear pets missing out on the fun and festivities, so I brought them along with me.
Uh-oh.
Not for a moment did I ever think they would act out like this. You have my deepest apologies. They were perfect angels when we stopped in to see Jijiruju. He even gave them treats. But the moment I stepped away for a drink, they went mad, and poor Jijiruju couldn't rein them in. By the time I got back, they were gone. I swear to you, this has never happened before.
Well, that would certainly explain how a cactuar ended up in Lenosha. Regardless, if your pet posed a danger to the fairgoers, we may have to subdue them by force.
No!
Please! I've raised them since they were pups. They'd never hurt a fly. I don't fancy the prospect myself, but what other option is there? Given that the Moonfire Faire would have no venue were it not for Master Jijiruju, I'd obviously prefer if we didn't upset a dear friend of his.
Yes, termination should be a last resort. Let us first attempt to capture them.
A sensible plan. Should things turn violent, it would only frighten the attendees. This calls for a more subtle approach. Just the three of us, perhaps.
Indeed. I would see this situation sorted swiftly, that we might return to the fair. If we work quickly, we may manage to find it before it escapes the bounds of Costa del Sol. Thus, I propose we split up. Naya, my friend, will you search the west side of the island?
Sure thing. Sit tight. We're on the case. Alright, little prickly friend. We're supposed to go after the west side, but I see people to talk to. Baudouin.
Worry not, my friend. I have this area well in hand. You should take your search westward.
And I will. And I will. I just, I have one or two other people to find, I think. Assuming Pabano and our new guest are... Oh. Okay, we'll get back to you. Are the girlies not around? Actually? Oh, okay, there's Pabano. Next to Elf and Omega. Very cute. Alright. Where could it have gone? You'd think a cavorting cactuar would be hard to miss here in Lenosha.
A cavorting cactuar, you say?
Like this one? Oh, he angry. What if I just throw it in the ocean? I don't think salt water is good for cacti. That would be bad.
Did you find something?
No, definitely not, Baudouin. You're looking at a mirage.
It appears she did.
But how are we going to capture it?
I've never seen a cactuar look so dangerous. Is it just me, or is it radiating an aura of pure malice?
I've never seen the poor thing like this either. Come to think of it, Jijiruju told me it seemed to him as though they were possessed. In that case, perhaps the aura is an evil spirit. If only we could purify it somehow.
I did get a rather lovely spiel from Haermaga about the Uchiwa that you have at this year's festival.
What that thing needs is an exorcism.
No, let's try the Uchiwa.
Uchiwa. Of course! In the Far East, they use Uchiwa to ward off evil spirits, right? Maybe our festival fans would work.
In that case, allow me to do the honor. Evil spirit, begone! Uchiwa Shui!
Woo! Yes! Well, that was easy. Shall we head back for drinks?
Sounds lovely.
terribly sorry to interject, but I think there's been a misunderstanding. That's only one of my dear cactuars. I'm still missing the other 6.
6?
I do appreciate you finding cacti, of course, but I'm worried about Cactillo, and Cactina, and Cactistifer, and... No, where's the rest? I need the rest of the names.
Wait.
Oh, no. Wait. So when you said pets, you brought 7 cactuars to Lenosha?
It is concerning, then, that we scoured every inch of the island and only found 1. It appears we will have to take our search to the mainland. Very well. Let us take up our Uchiwa and find these cactuars that we might ease them of their torment.
Right.
Okay, well, hit me with a fan, and I will hit them with the fan. Oh look, it's the fan! Emote granted. You have learned the emote Uchiwa Shoi! Alright, how we feeling, Popiano?
6 more. Ugh.
She just wants a drink.
Oh, I'm glad to have Cacti back, and Hail of Mind to boot.
Those fans are sure to work their magic on the rest of my dearies. Good to hear. Alright, Bodefwan. Festival Fan Frenzy. Moonfire Faire chaperone Bodefwan is prepared to help you track down a half-dozen wayward cactuars. Oh, do we really actually find 6 more? I take it you're ready to begin. In that case, let us review our objective. First, we must seek out these cactuars. As soon as one is located, placate it with a gust from your Uchiwa, then bring it back here. You, my friend, are in charge of searching the southwestern cliffside. Roger that. Okay, divide and conquer. Mimija?
Please go and find the rest of my dearies. I'll stay here and keep a firm eye on Cacti. You have my word.
Lovely. Wonderful. Let's give another quick loop-de-loop. Just in case there's anybody new hanging out. Looks the same, looks the same. Alrighty. So I'm meant to go over here. We've got 2 spots. I do want to see... Oh, there's one. Just in case, I'm going to do a little peekaboo around the nearby area to see if I can spot Bodefwan or Popiano. I don't think I can, though. I do not spot them. Alright, very well. Una Cavorting Cactuar. The Cactuar is dancing like a plant possessed, but a refreshing Uchiwa Shoi ought to do the trick. Alright, this right here, Uchiwa Shoi. I love that they added this. It's such a nice quality of life. The Cactuar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Oh yeah? Eager for your company, it walks right up to you, allowing you to grab it. Aww! Okay. next one is... Hello there. Okay, same exact description. Uchiwa shoi! The cactuar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. And eager for your company? Okay. Same description. I was kind of hoping there'd be a little something different. Is that it? Take the calmed cactuars to Pobiano. Alright. Oh, everybody's back. Okay. You've all done such a great job bringing my dearies back safe and sound. I only pray we managed to find them all. Did we? Welcome back. I don't suppose you found any cactuars. I have two. Mimija's beloved pet has regained its composure thanks to a well-timed fan gust. 2 of them. And that brings us to 7. Excellent. We're done. And now that that's over with, I think I'll grab myself a drink and find a nice vantage point. Preferably somewhere in the shade. Oh, take me with you. I've been dying for a drink. So they headed off that way. Very well. At last, the crisis is well and truly averted. Now I can return my focus to what matters most, ensuring a spectacular time is had by all. Seeing as Haermaga still needs a status report, could I ask you to see to that? Sure, because goodness knows you won't do it. With those pesky cactuars back under control, it is time I livened things up around here. Would you be so kind as to relay the glad tidings to Haermaga? I suppose, but first I am going to do one more little scoot around the island. Oh, just as the sun sets. Oh, there's a Namasu over here as well. Cute. Alright, that looks all the same, What about over here? Anybody new over here? Oh, that's where Pobiano and Mimij. Oh, look at all the cactuars! A refreshing breeze, a clear view of the cactuars. Yes, I think this area will do nicely. Oh, what a relief that my pets have returned. Isn't that right, Cactania? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lovely. Anybody new up here? Don't think so. Nope. Alright. We shall stop leaving Haermaga hanging. Hey buddy. Crisis averted.
Welcome back, Naya. It seems you had the Cactuar crisis well in hand. You've done your part to keep the peace, and for that, I thank you.
Happy to help.
Now, what's this I hear about a malicious aura? Efficacy of the Uchiwa aside, I'd rather like to get to the bottom of this, lest we suffer the same problem next year.
I just wanted to report that the pet cactuars are resting safely away from the main festivities. I asked another chaperone to keep an eye on them. I cannot apologize enough for the trouble I caused.
Yes, well, I am glad to have this matter settled quietly. My lovely ladies were quite frightened. That being said, speaking as one who has seen his share of dancers, your pets have star potential, my dear Mimija.
Truly? Perhaps I should have them formally trained. You're not seriously going to encourage that behavior, are you? Lest you forget, it was pure coincidence that we found a peaceable solution through the use of our Uchiwa. Were something like this to happen again, that luck may not hold. Surely you don't mean... I've learned my lesson, I swear. As soon as we're home, I'll ensure they're trained to stay at my side at all times. That's all I ask. Incidentally, did you notice anything that might have served as the catalyst to their cavorting? No, I'm afraid not. I was away at the time, you see.
I thought it quite strange myself. One moment they were downing their wine like sailors, and the next it was as though they were possessed by some manner of wicked spirit.
Oh, Chichiruju.
They were drinking wine, my lord. And what a fine vintage it was. I was delighted to be in like-minded company. Oh, the great conversation we could have had, if only they could speak.
Mimija, I can't believe I'm asking this, but is wine safe for cactuars? How should I know? I've only given them the finest spring water from the mountains of Corthus myself.
So they were just drunk. It seems we have our culprit.
Pah! They barely had a cupful each. And besides, it's not like I poured the stuff down their throats, did I?
They're cactuars, Chichiruju. They're cactuars.
All right, look, perhaps sharing a bottle wasn't the best of ideas, but how was I to know they couldn't hold the drink? Personally, I'm just glad the mystery's been put to rest. And, seeing as Mimija's learned her lesson, I dare say we won't be seeing a repeat of this incident.
Well, just in case someone else gives wine to some other cactuars, I'll be sure to let the chaperone team know to reach for an uchiwa rather than a weapon.
That will be much appreciated, Pobiano. Now, let us return to the festival. The Adventurers Guild won't promote itself, you know. As for you, Naya, on behalf of the entire chaperone team, I thank you. Enjoy the remainder of the event, and don't be a stranger, alright?
Okay.
I'm shocked that we didn't get a single camera angle with the fireworks in the background. Festival Fan Frenzy. Complete. Summer's biggest fan. Lovely. Alright, what else do you say, Haermaga?
Glad to see that things have settled back into the usual rhythm around here. You'll be sticking around, I hope. The fun's only just begun.
Alright, very cool. Anything new with the vendor? Nope, same confetti, same housing item. How you feeling, Vodafone?
With the Cactuar crisis under control, the festival is proceeding apace. Enjoy yourself, my friend. If you have yet to attempt the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course, I highly recommend it.
Oh, I bet you do. Let's see. We have the Crier still, we've got the Mammoth still. Let's give a little scoot around one more time.
Ooh!
You're not a player. It's Carvalon! With nothing to say. Absolutely nothing. The man is just The man is just chilling. Simply sitting. Okay. We also... Ooh! That does mean we get Roswin creeping it. Also nothing to say though. What a bummer. At least they're here. That's kind of fun. Let's see. Is anybody new up here? Still Poviano and Mimija with the Cactuars. I have to admit, I'm starting to come around on these Cactuars. It's not my fault they're cute. It truly warms my heart to see my pets looking so happy. I'll have to vacation here again sometime. Perhaps I'll even bring my Spriggans. Good lord, you have an entire menagerie, Mimija. You saying the same thing up here? Glad that I can make the trip. Yep, that's the same. Too sparkly to eat. Eat it to cool down. Alright, cool. Still nothing from Takebi or... Huh, okay. We got Pudding Way!
Pudding, pudding, firm and cold. Pudding worth its weight in gold.
That's so cute. Alright, so yeah, Loporrits are from Endwalker. Whether that's MSQ or Society Quest dependent, I do not know. Any other new additions to the environment? The Mammoths are still there, Alpha and Omega is still there. Buddy's still looking for the shark that's hanging out with Takebi. Carvalon and Roswin. Do you guys say anything now? Nope, you're just cheering. Alright, good on ya. Okay. Well, let's give the course a quick little run. I do believe that the Faire adventure... Ooh!
Now that's some fine scaffolding.
Very nice. The Faire adventurers allow for skipping ahead through the course with a lore-compliant reasoning.
Oh, I can guess by the look on your face. You're wondering why in the hells I'm standing around here getting blasted by the sun with all this equipment on. Well, if you must know, I'm hoping to see an experienced adventurer take on the course in some exceedingly dangerous manner. Heh, you can't fool me. You're a cut above the amateurs I see around here. Why not challenge yourself and see if you can make it halfway through the course blind?
Proceed to the end of the first platform section. Boom. So that takes you through the first half. Ta-da! So that's a very lovely time-respecting feature that they added, and also an accessibility feature for folks who may not have the, manual dexterity to do these sorts of things. Very cool, very great. And there is another one there. We have somebody sitting on the ground. Is that a player? Hold on. I do want to peek. Every so often they sneak NPCs on the course. Don't see any though. Anybody in the water? Nobody's in the water either? That's kind of a bummer. Normally there's at least like one or two people that have like fallen off the course that are floating down here. Huh. Alright. Oh! It is a... Hello! Oh, Is that a Manolin? Oh my gosh, it is. And Anawa and Sigurd. We'll get it next time, my lord. Close my arse. It was... the bloody mom's away, is that what he said? Hold on, let me get the boys to talk one more time. We'll get it next time, my lord. He was bloody mom's away. That's so great. Alright, Fair Adventurer can do the same thing as that other fella did. Take us to the next checkpoint on the course. But this section shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, that one fell down ready to explode. Fancy. Bing bong. Ooh, Doot doot. Bam. Oh, we've got Raful and his little sister.
Try not to fall, fool.
You're not gonna talk to her? You got nothing to say? Your little sis is cheering you on. Goofy. Is there anybody else up here? Huh, normally there's like a little welcomer that just like waves and congratulates you. So this is the way to the basic G-Pose station. Okay, there we've got two cheerleaders, two cheerleading cat girls down here. I'm too tall to look at your face, but you stole my look. Don't appreciate that, girly. They're both wearing my hat. It's cute though. Over here we have the posing platform. We got the little snack table complete with Lalafell step stools. Very nice. This is a very cute spot to take pictures too. You can pose with little bombs and stuff. It's all nicely lit. Woohoo! And then I will not be doing the rest of the jump puzzle. I don't have that kind of time. But I think that may just conclude my playthrough here. We're gonna poke around just a little teeny tiny itty bitty bit more. Mostly because I want to see one more little treat that they usually put in here. Right, so from here, this platform, which is what I pointed out earlier, is where you can only, whoa, that's not where I'm, there we go. Aha! So you can only get there by jumping off the top. It's another little G-pose spot. You get the right angle, you get the back color smoke background as well. You got all these fancy little bombs. But also, you got this fella right here, this little Averted otter. And if you get over there, he might just have something unique to say in a little speech bubble. So, if you climb the tower and you get over there, let me know what he says. Because I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. And then we have one last little thing I want to check out. And this we're going to be cheeky with G-Pose as well. Let's get out of the hoofing it area. Hey, Chark! Allow me to fly! I desire flight! Okay, we can fly. So my goal, I don't want to land on it, but I do want to get around the other side and do a little zoom action. Alright, yeah, wall. Cool. Still wall? Good. Wall good. I love wall. Wall is great. So I sit right here and I do a little G-pose zoom action. Swoop! I do not see any minions up there. I just see a single player hanging out up there. In previous years, they had put a minion, or two, I think just one, chillin', similar to that Averted otter, which is down there. There's a little buddy. But this year, if there's a minion up there, it does not render from this distance, which is a bit of a bummer. Bit of a missed opportunity. Anyway, that'll do for the 2024 Moonfire Faire celebration. Where are those fireworks at? There they are. Hee. So, that said, good evening, Cena streamers. Till next time.